I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's episode of Craft Corner Kids to Go. It's still summer reading, Oceans of Possibilities, and this week is Shark Week. So, of course, since it's Shark Week, we are going to make a pool noodle shark. I'm going to have a pool noodle piece in your kit and the supplies to make this. I think that we're going to go ahead and cut them for you, but I want to show you how to cut them in case you want to make more than one. You would need a pool noodle, hopefully blue, because a blue is a shark. And you would need a serrated knife for this and something to cut on. Now, if you're going to cut your own, have Mom help, if you would, please, or Dad, because I don't want anybody cutting their hands. The first thing you have to do is cut a 45-degree angle, which is just cutting an angle like that, and then save this. And then at the top of this, we're going to go in. And we're going to mimic the 45-degree angle, just a few inches down. So we're taking a wedge out, which is going to be our shark's mouth. So I end up with something like this. Now you get two pieces that we cut off of that, and we're saving them. Then we need a little space off the back because that's where his dorsal fin is going to go. So I took a little sliver off of there. I'm going to use that sliver and poke it down inside and use some scissors to cut it off even. Then I'm going to poke the other piece down in there too. So what we're doing is we're filling up the hole. Okay, now we have the shape of our fellow. And we want to take and open up this donut wedge so it looks like that. This is going to be our fin. So this we want to kind of fasten together, and the best way to do that is with some glue dots and a toothpick. So I'm going to take a glue dot and try to hold this together and like that, and then I'm going to take a toothpick. I'm going to stick it through to the other side and then use my scissors and cut the excess off. Okay, and then we're going to take this shark fin and we're going to fasten it down to the back of his back with some glue dots. And again, some toothpicks. So I just stick this in and push up at an angle so that you're not going to come out of the shark, and use your knife to kind of push it in. Maybe do that more than one place so that it stays. And there we go. We have a shark fin. He needs some teeth. You have in your kit a piece of self-adhesive foam. Now we're going to cut little diamonds. So you know what a diamond shape looks like. We're cutting a diamond shape, more like a kite shape, because it's got long here and then not so long up here where the ankles are. And we're going to peel that back and cut across. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but the adhesive is right here, but paper's still here. And the reason I did that is so that it won't be sticky. But this part will stick when we put the teeth in. So the bottom part of the kite is where the tooth goes in. We're going to take our knife and just stick it in the bottom of his mouth, make a hole, and then I'm going to take my tooth and stick it down in there. And if I need a little extra help, I can push with my knife. If not, it's there. So there we have a tooth, okay? And it's not sticky on the back because I only cut the part that's inside. I only took the paper off of that, okay? So we're gonna make maybe 6 of these kites for the bottom. There's 2. And I didn't make you a template for this because I figured you can cut the shape of a kite easily for your sharp teeth without having to have a pattern to do it. So there's 3, and I've got 1 in there, that's 4. So 2 more, and then we'll put his bottom teeth in. There's 5. Try to preserve your extra foam because you've got to do the top row too. Okay, so again, the smaller part of the kite you peel back and cut the paper off so you have a sticky place. Then cut another place in the gum of the shark. Push that down in, and if you need to use your knife, you can. If you don't, you could use scissors, whatever. But I've got a little hole here, and I'm pushing the bottom part of the tooth down in. And now I'm ready for the 3rd one. Okay, so my shark now has 6 bottom teeth. How about that? Okay, now we're going to do his top teeth, and we want 6 more. So we're going to take what's left of our piece of self-adhesive foam, and we're going to cut 6 more kite shapes out. I've got them. And we do the same thing with the top part of the mouth as we did with the bottom. We make a hole and we stick a tooth in. Looks like a pretty mean fish. You know what? I don't have room for 6 teeth on top, so I'm just going to put 5 up there. So there's my teeth. And all I need now are his eyes and some glue dots, which I can do that. Let's see. His eyes go kind of back at the side of his head like this. So it looks more realistic. Boy, he looks mean, doesn't he? the other side. Now I still got a little space up here, so I'm going to take just the pieces that I cut off of the other parts of the shark and just kind of stuffing them in there. And just cut them up until I get a piece that I think will fit in there. And if it sticks out a little bit, then cut it off with your scissors. This just kind of helps fill the hole so there's no hole up there. So there you have it. You have your shark for Shark Week. And that's it for this episode of Craft Corner Kits to Go. We'll see you next week.